Hey everybody, so today I am going to do an eye look inspired by everyone's fall favorite, the pumpkin spice latte. So I'm going to be doing a pumpkin spice shadow scents look today. So to get started, I'm going to use our eye illuminator, and I like to do it before my makeup because you get the benefits of the eye cream, but it also brightens up your under eye just a little bit. It's like our eye cream mixed with our pearlizer. Okay, then I'm going to use Candlelight as a base for my lids and right in the corners. And then I just dab it on my lid, and then I just use my finger to blend it out. You could definitely use a brush if you would rather. You can see the difference that Candlelight makes. It gives a clean base for your color. Okay, so Candlelight is done. Now I'm going to move on with my foundation. I'm using Dewy Make Sense Original Foundation. You can see it's almost an empty bottle, but thanks to the airless pump, I can get all of it out. No wasted product. So I just do about one pump, and I just use like a stiff, it's kind of almost a little bit like a kabuki brush. And our foundation will color match up or down 3 shades, so I didn't have to get a new shade for summer when I was a little bit tanner than normal. And the original Make Sense is oil-free, which is really good for people like me, especially that have more oily skin. And we do have foundation. This is the original, but we also have the advanced anti-aging. So it has even more of our skincare in it than the regular foundation. You may or may not know, but all of SeneGence creamy cosmetics have Cineplex Complex in them. So you're actually wearing makeup that's good for your skin, which sounds crazy, but it's actually benefiting your skin while you're wearing it. So if you use our skincare too and our makeup, then you have constant skincare on your face, which is awesome. Okay, so there is the foundation. Now I'm going to use a little bit of light concealer, and our concealers and blushes, well, all of our products are highly pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. You can see it comes in this little tube, but a little dot is going to do all that I need. And a little dab of the white also. And I'm going to mix that up. I thought I had my brush. Here it is. So I'm going to mix that up just with the end of the brush. You could pre-mix it if you wanted and keep it like in a little container, but this is pretty quick. So you can see I just mix it on the top of my foundation lid. Then I'm going to go like in a triangle under my eyes just to kind of brighten them up. And you can just use a regular concealer brush. This one is called an angled highlighter brush, but it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to do a little bit on the center of my nose. And a little bit right here. And on your cupid's bow. Okay, so there is the light concealer and the white concealer mixed. Alright, so then I'm going to use some of our blush scents. This is the Terracotta blush scents. We have several shades. I love all of them. But since I'm doing more of like a orangey kind of color today, I'm going to use this orangey corally terracotta blush scents. So same thing, just a tiny amount, and that's probably too much, but I'm just going to use a brush, pick up a little bit of color. Do right kind of on my cheekbone area, all the way back to my hairline, but you don't want to go past like the pupil of your eye. And our blush, I really like it because it stays on all day. I know you've probably put on blush before in the morning, and then when you get home you think, well, where did my blush go? Well, this will stay put just like the shadow scents and the foundation, and it blends out really nicely. So you can see I even got too much. That little tiny dot that I used, I didn't even need it all. Alright, so there is the terracotta blush scents. Next, I'm ready to use our translucid loose powder. This is the natural, and it's a self-dispensing brush, so you just have to kind of shake it down a little bit, and then it comes out. The lid also, this part also comes off, so if you wanted to tap a little bit out into an old compact and use your regular powder brush, you can do that also. And this is really good for me because, like I said, I have oily skin, so it just kind of helps absorb excess oil throughout the day. Alright, then I'm going to use our bronze powder. It's called Bronze Dust. We also have Silver Rose, but I'm going to use the Bronze Dust for like a light bronzing slash contouring. I don't do really like a heavy contour, but I like the Bronze Dust because it is just enough. And like I said, it's right on the edge of summer, so I'm a little bit tanner than normal, so I'm going to go with a little bit of bronze over my whole face. And then I'm going to put more where the sun would naturally hit, or where you want to add a little bit of a contour. And so here with the Bronze Dust and then the lighter color that we did under my eyes and in the center of my face, it will make my face seem a little bit slimmer. Okay, now I'm ready to move on to my eyes. So like I said, I already have the Candlelight Shadow Scents on to give a clean base for the color. And I'm going to start with the Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. And I love Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. You can't really go wrong with it. Anywhere you put it, it's going to look good. You can't even use it for a highlighter. So I'm going to take it up more toward my brow and into the corner of my eye. And then I'm going to just use a brush and just blend it out. So that is the Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. If you want less shimmer, you can use just regular Sandstone Pearl if you want to. Alright, so now it's going to get more of the pumpkin spice look that I was talking about. So I'm going to do some mocha java in my crease. This is the matte. It is a little bit darker than the it's a little bit darker than the mocha java shimmer. So I'm going to put it, I'm just going to take it off the wand because it is a little bit darker. And this is a good everyday color on its own, is just Sandstone Pearl and the Mocha Java. And our colors are cream to powder, so start with a little bit and then it blends really nicely, and you can get a little bit darker if you want to. Alright, so there's the Mocha Java. And I could stop right there. That would be a good everyday quick look. But I do want to make it a little more seasonal with, I'm going to use Copper Rose Shimmer. And like the name says, it's a really pretty coppery color. And I'm going to put it more on my lid, focused in the center, and then kind of blend it out. But I'm not going to go all the way into the inside corner. So there is Copper Rose Shimmer. If you wanted to make it a little bit darker in your crease, like maybe for an evening or something like that, you could use Garnet and darken up your crease a little bit. But I think I'm just going to leave it just like this. And I'm actually going to use Garnet as liner today. I usually use Onyx, but I'm going to use the Garnet. And I'm just using an angled eyeliner brush and taking it right off the wand. I'm going to go about a half to 2/3 towards the center, towards the inside corner. And same thing on the top. Right, and then same thing on the other eye. That's another good thing about our SeneGence is it's so versatile. You can use it for liner, you can use it for, of course, eyeshadow, you can use it for highlighter, like I mentioned with the Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. You can use it for blush. You can even put it on your lips. If you're going to put it on your lips, I would recommend putting one layer of lip sense, then maybe a SeneGence color, and then another layer of lip sense, and it kind of seals it in. Alright, so there's our Garnet for liner. And now I'm going to be ready to do my lashes. And I'm going to use Lash Sense with Under Sense. I'm going to be using the black. This is the 2 separate bottles. We do have a double-ended tube. That's good, especially like for traveling and things like that. So Under Sense on both eyes. It's a lash builder and primer, so it makes your lashes look longer and fuller. Now I'm going to use a lash comb to just kind of comb out the tips so that they aren't clumpy and so that the Lash Sense can cover it better. So this is black Lash Sense. We do have black and brown. And the Lash Sense is waterproof. So once you put it on, it's good to go for the day. Now I'm going to keep with the theme of the pumpkin spice for my lip color, and I'm going to be doing nutmeg with Glossy Gloss. So you always want to start with clean, dry lips, and we're going to do 3 thin layers. Shake your color to help the pigments distribute evenly. Nutmeg is a really good brown for fall. Make sure you get your waterline. Alright, top lip. And you want to keep your lips apart while you're waiting for it to dry. Layer 2. And layer 2 on top. Let that dry for a second. And now layer 3. Okay, so let your third layer dry really good. And then I'm going to do Glossy Gloss. And now of course, the lip sense test. No transfer, it's not all over my face, it's not all over my fingers, it's not on my hand. It's there to stay for up to 18 hours. So thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for being here. See you next time.